Do-do-do-do. Boom. Afternoon, Tom.
Hello, we're live. There's no countdown. I thought you did the dramatic countdown.
I never know how to do the countdown.
We did it once. We did it once, then we didn't actually go live, and we went on for like 2 minutes. Like, yeah, welcome everyone.
I sound a bit weird because I've been a bit ill all week, so I'm still a bit nasally.
Mate, don't we fucking know about it? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have sworn that early in stream. Don't we know about it, mate? Jesus, 3 days in bed, weren't you?
Yeah.
You bounced back pretty fast, there.
Huh?
You bounced back pretty quickly. I'd be out for a week if I was you.
I think it was just a bad cold. I don't think it was COVID or anything. It wasn't that bad, but.
Right, tell everyone why you got it. What mistake did you make last week?
I made the mistake of going back to the UK. Anyway, today what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about TikTok Shop. We're going to be talking about Amazon FBA and TikTok Shop. We've been doing a load of stuff, haven't we? It's been pretty exciting what we've been doing.
A lot of stuff in the background on our brand, on Jansen's brand, on maybe some new brands.
Whoa!
I can't help ourselves. We've been so focused for so long, and we've seen so many opportunities come up that we've had to ignore, but we can't ignore them anymore. We can't do it.
We can't ignore them.
Opportunity. So we can do both.
The thing is with a lot of this TikTok Shop stuff is what I feel like is tempting for people to kind of say is you're kind of jumping on the bandwagon of this like hot new thing, right? And I probably would have thought the same, but the more that you look at this, the more that you just see it's just an insane opportunity, isn't it? For if you want to make content, but also if you own a brand, because we'll show you some examples. So for us, this is like the perfect, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it's the perfect synergy because we own a brand or we have two brands, but we also make content naturally anyway. So if you can combine those two things, it's crazy. And we'll show you some examples shortly. Jansen might be joining. I had my first TikTok video go viral yesterday, and I earned £70 in commission, which is pretty crazy.
That, honestly, like it is. I mean, we were getting a text in the group chat every 5 minutes. We're getting a refresh screenshot of the new numbers coming in, but it's probably the most exciting. You're more excited about that than honestly when we hit our first $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day. You were way more excited for 50,000 views on TikTok and 70 quid.
I think it's like I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's I think it's because it's not just getting those views on that video. It's like the proof of concept that if you also own the brand, then you can get all of these people, or you can make your own content. And TikTok is making it so easy to make these videos go viral and get like the video that I did yesterday. He got 50,000 views, and the company sold. Let me have a look at my TikTok data. So if anybody's wondering what we're talking about TikTok Shop content. And yesterday I had a video that went, well, I don't know if I'd say viral, I'd say semi-viral. And it ended up, let me just pull up the data. So if you can see that, Tom?
Yeah, so £790 GMV, which is like the gross income essentially, isn't it? And then £68 commission. 52 points. Was that 52,000 views? Is that product views?
Yeah. So at the minute, the video is on.
Right, the party's arrived. You can.
Oh, here he is.
I'm just showing off my stats.
Look what he's showing off, Jansen. He can't help himself. He's already told it.
Embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Sorry, I was filming the rest of the content.
All right, all right.
Finally finished though.
Awesome.
Very nice.
You know we are live.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right, I don't mind. I don't mind showing.
Good job you didn't come.
I'm pretty sure people are interested in a day in the life. To be honest,
coming in.
Jansen's the same. He's the same person off camera as he is on camera. He's just a natural guy, isn't he? Natural entertainer.
Yeah, he's an absolute knob on both.
have you had your? I've just had some more apple cider vinegar gummies. These are one of the products that I've been promoting that I do actually really like. I've been having the taste of sweets though.
Like, all gummies. I mean, honestly, all gummies kind of are just sweets. Let's be honest. That's why they're so popular.
Yeah.
Yesterday, this is the product that I was promoting. Nutrition Geeks ashwagandha.
Are we on fucking QVC here or what? What is happening here?
And then the one that I'm going to be doing tomorrow or the day after is this one, this lion's mane one, which everyone's probably seen. But look at Nutrition Geeks. You know, they should be sponsoring this channel now because we're going to be doing so much content talking about them, aren't we?
Fellas, if you're watching, the two founders, I DM'd you both on LinkedIn yesterday, Nutrition Geek guys.
I'm not sure they'll be
so far.
this,
Embarrassing.
I'm not quite sure a 3 million a month company is going to be tuning in to freaking Tweedledum and Tweedledee showing off £70 commission on the TikTok.
So Jan, do you want to show us yours? Because I was just showing.
I don't really want to embarrass you.
All right. Well, so I'm going to show it again, right? So this is mine yesterday. So 70 quid.
Hang on, it's not focused now.
50,000 views.
There we go. Oh, wait, it's that again.
And it was this product that I was promoting. But what? So, oh, not this one. So what's exciting? Because if you're a regular viewer to the channel, right, you might be thinking, are these lads just TikTok affiliate people now? But what's exciting for us about this is we're going to be launching a brand in the UK, and we're going to be leveraging all of this TikTok stuff, short form content, making even content ourselves for it. Because, like yesterday, that was my point. Yesterday, I just through my one video, the GMV for that, which is basically the amount of revenue that I generated for this company, was £800. Now that might not sound like a lot, right? £800 in revenue, but that was one video just from me. So imagine if you've got 40 people making videos for you every single day. Those 40 people are just promoting your products. You can start to imagine the sort of impacts that you can have if you own a brand. And then I made 68 quid for me personally. But if I'd have owned, if this was one of my products, which hopefully very soon it will be, then you get the best of both worlds. You get a bit of commission from your own brand, and then you also get the the money generated as well.
You can tell Alex's brain isn't at 100% yet, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean, Jan, just like the reason we're talking about this as well is Jansen's gone viral. Jansen can't stop going viral on TikTok. It's probably the better way to put it.
Alex has gone viral with his cold, and I've gone viral on TikTok. Is that what you're saying?
I wasn't saying that, but you're very witty, aren't you? But I mean, we talk about it because we got this masterclass coming up, right? So is it next Thursday, right?
Yeah. So on Thursday, the 29th at 7 p.m. UK, so it'll be probably about 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be walking through exactly what this opportunity is in terms of what Alex has been talking about there. So promoting products and getting a tasty little commission from it. We'll be running through, I hate to use this word, but like the formula of what makes a good viral video. It's more like the structure. One thing that we've picked up on from the hundreds of hours of endlessly scrolling TikTok is that even people that are achieving success on the platform, they don't really seem to know what they're doing. They're like, you'll see one creator with like 1 million views and they've made, $10,000 in commission. But then the next video, they'll get like 100 views or less. And it's clear that they're kind of just, throwing darts in the dark. So I wouldn't say that anybody's cracked it. We certainly haven't, but we've got a nice structure and a nice flow for putting pieces of content together that do attract engagement, which ultimately is what gets you the views on TikTok and which gets you the sales and the commission. So it's going to be a really fun little session. We're going to have some case studies in there. We'll probably have a few bloody games that I think will surprise you. We'll play like what is it? Bruce's price is right, higher or lower? I was planning on doing that on views and be like, do you think, how many views do you think it got? How many sales and so on? But this is like, without a doubt, I would never say easiest. It relatively speaking, it is the easiest side hustle that I've ever seen. Like, if you compare it to drop shipping, where you've got to, come up with creatives for your ads, and then you've got to find a supplier and negotiate, and then you've got to wait for all that to be done and before you see results. Even Amazon FBA, investing stock and so on. So this is like so much easier, relatively speaking, and you get to see results so quickly. So me, for example, I did a video yesterday on a little scrubbing brush that I've got here. That is actually class, by the way. Not that I ever do dishes.
You've not been using that in the shower, though, have you? For a bit of a.
I actually did use it in the shower for the video, and then I threw it at the wife and said, I'm not touching that again. But so yeah, I did that video, and it didn't perform maybe how I expected it to. No biggie. I literally just kind of changed the entry hook within 2 hours and then did another one. Like with any other business model, you can't do that. You have to wait so much longer, which is just why this TikTok feels a little bit like a game that you can just keep playing over and over. But like ultimately, what we want to train you guys to do, and this is what we'll cover in the training, is to learn how to make good content, to start earning commissions from that, to then attract brands that will want to pay you a retainer. And then when you've got yourself to a financial position, which should be, 6 months onwards, you become the brand. And the great thing is, because we've been doing this for so long now, we can take you through that entire journey. So we can teach you the content creation, the art of attracting brands, negotiating a retainer, and then becoming the brand owner. Imagine how sweet it's going to feel when you've got pubes like Alex and Tom filming 30-second videos for you, and you're just like, I don't have to do that, I'll just earn the commission. But that's where it's headed, and we're super excited, and I think that's it's going to be the future of e-commerce and all that.
So this is one of the brands that you did a video on recently, right, Jan? Which is the one that I was just talking about, which is this Nutrition Geeks. So this is a really good example of merging Amazon FBA with TikTok, because this brand here is doing. You can see this. I think this is the last 30 days. This is just this one product has done over $700,000 in revenue, and this brand is also on Amazon.co.uk, and it's doing. I think they're doing over $1 million, right, Jan? Nutrition.
Yeah, they're doing well. So they're doing 1.5 million on Amazon a month, and then they're doing 1 million on TikTok alone. And
crazy.
So it's been run by 2 guys, and they've got an absolute army of creators filming content for them on TikTok, because these guys are super motivated. And it's just like a freaking snowball effect. Like you get people, you see other creators making money on TikTok from promoting these vitamins. So you go, well, I want some of that. So that makes you do content, and then other people sees it, and then all of a sudden it just expands and expands. Yeah. These guys didn't even exist 4 years ago. And TikTok Shop's only been out just over a year now. So
they've moved on it really quickly, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see that well enough, but these guys are doing £1.5 million on Amazon, which in itself, so this is a month. They're doing 1.5 million a month, right? Just selling. It's a supplements brand. And then, as Jan said, they're doing over $1 million on TikTok. But this is a product that's so easy to make content for. And this is where it's crazy, because how much commission did you make, Jan, from that video that you did on this?
I did a few, over £1,000. I've got it. Where is it? Yeah, I've got the package somewhere. I literally, just to earn £1,000, I spent a tenner. And yeah, one of the videos, I was just sat in the garden whilst Steph, my wife, was feeding my son, and I was just like, I'm bored. And I was on TikTok, and I saw a video I quite liked, the hook, the first few seconds, and I thought, I'm going to pinch that. So I literally just sat in the garden and filmed the video, uploaded it, went to breakfast, and by the time I'd finished, it had 100,000 views.
That's crazy.
So, and it's currently on like 600,000, I think now. So yeah, like one of the big questions that we get is, and that we've had in response to this training is, do I need a lot of followers to kind of do this? Do I need to be influential? And I don't know if people are thinking that because they see us and think, well, you've got a YouTube channel or whatever. But you know, we've been wanting to show like publicly that you know we're actually doing this for real. So you can search my name, for example, and you can see I don't have many followers. And to be honest, that account used to be dedicated to posting out Amazon videos. So the follower base certainly isn't related, but that is the beauty of TikTok at the moment. You don't need followers. If the algorithm kind of assesses that you have got an ability to be engaging in a video that you've published, it will push it out. So I actually just did a video before this talking about this exact thing, and the way I described it is, I kind of feel like we're so early to this. It's like going back in time and someone saying get Bitcoin in 2012, or start Amazon in 2015, or start drop shipping in 2014. Like, this thing is not even out in any other country in the West apart from the UK and the US. And trust is also not there at the moment. So there's tons of people, in the comments of TikTok and wherever else that say, oh, I would never buy a supplement off TikTok, because they think it comes from China, and it doesn't. It's just like Amazon FBA. So, this party is just getting started. The amount of commission and sales that people are going to be able to achieve, I reckon this time next year, it's going to be like 10, if not 20 times higher.
I mean, the thing with this is that, I mean, Alex touched on this at the start, but I know some of you guys would have joined kind of halfway through this. This for us, like, we're not jumping shit from FBA. This is like, it's a cohesive idea, right? If you got an e-commerce brand nowadays, you need to be where your customers are. So you can be on TikTok, you can be on Amazon, you can be on YouTube, you can be on Instagram, but this isn't just a case of purely selling on TikTok for the stage where you have a brand, or if you have a brand already. These kind of videos, they drive. You see, there's a direct correlation between going viral on TikTok and then your Amazon FBA like keyword volume rocketing up for like branded search. So this is what's so exciting about it, because you can win in both areas. But obviously, great, if you can be on the platform, and if you are already a brand on Amazon, you can just connect your Amazon account to TikTok Shop, and it can be all fulfilled through Amazon as well. So there's a partnership there between the two companies that's working really well. So like you can't. So essentially, at this point, you can't afford to be ignoring this, because it's not just a little trend, is it? It's going to keep growing.
Yeah, Alex, you're screen sharing here, don't you? Just if you're having a little cheeky look at my account.
Yeah, no, I thought you wanted me to show.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what's crazy about it is, like, when you know how to make content, like, the chances that you're gonna go viral, like, not every single video goes viral. Like, if you look at these guys here, right, they've got this one at the top that did 7.8 million views, and they were promoting this brand that we've just been showing you, this Nutrition Geeks. But like, most of their video views get a few hundred views, right? But the point is,
they'll still be making sales off that. But yeah, for sure. Like, and I think that's quite good to mention, just in terms of motivating people. Like, you're never going to go viral every single time, even if you more or less replicate the content, because there's so many different factors at play. It could come down to like the time of day, the hook that you used isn't as creative as you thought, product fatigue, if people have seen that same product, which definitely is going to happen with those vitamins, vitamin D. Like, when people flick and they see the same thing, then they kind of become a bit more resistant to it. So yeah, you've got to kind of take that into account.
But without blowing your trumpet, Jan, like, I don't think I've seen anybody have a higher percentage of videos go viral than you have. When I've looked at all these accounts, like you like there, you've had 4 in a row there that went viral.
Mate, five, mate. Look,
5. I mean, I'm pretty sure you just said 2 minutes ago 50K was viral, mate. So you can bloody well shut that one in.
and then
I agree. And like,
even after that one there, you've had another one there too. So what my point with that is like, a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's a bit unpredictable, like when you're going to go viral or whatever. But if you actually understand content, like we've been making content for years and we understand hooks and how to present and all of that stuff. If you know how to do that, the chances that your video is going to go viral are so much higher, because, you know, people that don't know what they're doing, they are just putting up random videos and it's going viral. But it's like anything. If you know the frameworks for this sort of stuff, then your chances are massively increased.
Yeah. And it definitely also, like, you know, small things like the way you speak, your kind of not being monotone and making it obviously reading off a script, which is stuff that we've had practice with for years. Like we've been reading off teleprompters for 5-6 years, so we've kind of got to a point where you can't really tell. It's little things like that help you go viral, which a lot of these guys, you know, don't have. So yeah, we're going to be covering all these little tips and tricks and stuff in our training. We've currently got 750 people on the list, so it's you know, it's a village hall that we've basically packed out, and we would like to get to a football stadium. So
it's the village hall and Tom's the village idiot.
Yeah.
You know, shots fired out of nowhere.
Yeah, so just make sure that you do register for that. It's going to be hosted on StreamYard, which is the platform that we're on now, and they do cap it at a max 1,000. So we've got about another 250 spots left. The link for that's in the description, and I've kind of put it in the comments as well. But yeah, it's a very exciting time to basically be in this.
If you're watching this now in the UK, is it a bank holiday on Monday?
It's on Monday, yeah.
So like people have just finished. I assume some people watching this now are like just finished work. They've got 3 days off, and they're probably already dreading Tuesday. So think about just becoming a TikTok creator instead, and not going back to work again. That's how I'd be thinking about it.
Yeah, or owning a brand and selling on TikTok as well. Like what's interesting with some of these products is like it's not just supplements. Like this is like a wig brand, and they've done $3 million on TikTok Shop in the last 30 days. So they're you know, and it's also a bit of a more expensive product, but you can see that the sorts of videos are just super simple, but they're like. What's interesting about it is like all of these videos, they're not these like TikTok isn't about these like super edited, super polished videos, is it? It's about like real people making like real content, basically. Because you look at it and it's not fancy editing, it's just normal people like sat in their car.
Yeah, I'd go as far to say like I've literally seen it's almost like unattractive people seem to be doing even better. I think that's why Jansen's popped off so quickly.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see this one. This is a brand that I've seen on Twitter, actually. There's a guy the guy that owns this. No way. I didn't think this had popped off. So this is crazy. I follow this guy on Twitter. So he's got this no BS. Also, although I always read it as knobs. I'm like, what's knobs? And he's like, nah, it's no BS, but it looks like knobs.
That's maybe he did that on
It's American.
I don't think Americans say knobs though, do they? Evan, I know Evan's watching. Do you say knobs in the US?
Doesn't he pronounce? Do you spell it with K as well?
Yeah.
Officially,
knobs. But this is nuts. I didn't know that had done $1 million in the past 30 days. That's such a simple product. It's just a little pot.
Do you know what though? I actually reckon you could probably do quite clever marketing on that with the short form. You know, if you showed it and people saw knobs, I think they would immediately stop the scroll.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Like with that video yesterday I thought, how can I stop the scroll with this cleaning thing? And I thought, I know what, I'll pretend my dad's shit in the bath. And pretend I want to clean it, and when you look at the retention graph, it works. So you've got to be a bit quirky.
But this guy again is just sat in his car, and this is the thing about if you do want to start creating content, you know what I mean. You don't need, you know, we've all got nice cameras and all of this, but you need an iPhone, and that's it. You don't even need all the nice setup. And just from like an Amazon perspective as well, of like looking through these products, it's pretty crazy to see the kind of stuff that's really popping off. A lot of like skincare stuff, but then you do have stuff like this as well.
That Mary Ruth, they started on Amazon, didn't they? Now they're in like every retail store in America, and they're killing TikTok as well. Yeah, massive.
Like this
There's so many
green.
more like massive success stories. You don't realize that they started on like FBA, like little brands like that Hero Cosmetics as well.
Yeah,
they probably kill it on TikTok. They're like, what do they get bought for? Like $600 million within like 5 years or something stupid.
Yeah. Yeah,
my boys, I've got a job. I've got a call with one of our influencers now, actually, for our econ brand. So we are implementing this strategy ourselves. So I'm going to speak to her. Mate, keep her off the record for now. We can't let people know.
That's NDA blow, and she's going to quit now.
Yeah, I'll report back. All right, nice one. See you in a bit.
All right, see you.
See you in a bit.
Did you want to show those nipple things off, Alex?
Sorry. What the
So another brand that that's been absolutely explosive in the US is it Cake nipple covers?
Cakes, that's it, yeah.
And these guys, are they even on Amazon or not?
They're not on Amazon, no, but why can't I find it now? Have I selected a few filters or something? And what's interesting, within Honest FBA, we've actually got somebody selling a very, very similar product to this, and they've been doing really well. Where is it? I don't know if it's disappeared, you know. It was, yeah, it's called Cakes Nipple Covers, but I can't find it now.
That's weird. It's not even on Amazon though, is it either?
No.
So again, that's another like big opportunity. If you can make your product go absolutely viral on TikTok, then for sure you're gonna have a much easier ride on Amazon. Because as I was mentioning earlier, with this lack of trust on Amazon, on TikTok rather, people head straight to Amazon. And didn't you? I think we looked at the search volume the other day for this cakes, and it spiked on Amazon, but there was just no.
Yeah, they're not actually on there. So this has been one of the best-selling products on TikTok Shop. $6 million in revenue in the past 30 days, which is absolutely crazy. And then on Amazon, I'm sure they're not on there. Cakes nipple body cover. So you can see, yeah, look at that. 372,000 searches for that now. That is insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is where it gets interesting if you're a brand owner, because as soon as you start doing this stuff on TikTok, then people are just naturally gravitating, like Jan said, towards Amazon. And I'm pretty sure they're not even on here. Oh, they are. They're on here. Look.
Oh, and they've got. I mean, look at those reviews.
This might be a reseller.
Damn, those reviews.
I don't know if that's a genuine one. That could be a reseller. Oh, sold by Cakes US. Maybe no, it's not. Look, Chinese seller just reselling it.
Right, they're probably fakies then, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, in any case, absolutely.
But I didn't realize this. But that shows. So because they're doing so much on TikTok, people are just 372,000 people come in. And then it's pretty much the same. Every product that you look at. So if you look at any of the top selling products, so this is a tool called Kalo Data. But if you look at this like Nello, Supercam, all of these products, people are then going across to Amazon to search for them. So this one is absolutely killing it. I don't know exactly what this is. It's just a calming drink. What is it?
I feel. What did that say? Cortisol. I feel like it keeps you calm. Does it? That's interesting.
So it's got ashwagandha, L-theanine, magnet. Oh man, that's crazy. That is so crazy. Super calm.
What is it? Ashwagandha, which you bloody love.
Yeah. Nello Super calm. Let's see how many people. So look at that again. 98,000 people searching for that. And look, it didn't happen until like around like March time. It started really kicking off. But like, no, this brand just wasn't a thing. So if you kill it on TikTok, you can also then kill it on like, look, yeah, it's not even been on here very long. 30,000 of these bought in the past 30 days. That's wild, man.
Crikey.
There's been a lot of talk, hasn't there, about like Amazon and Amazon fees going up and all of that stuff. But like, there has never been there's never been a way to promote products like this before, for sure.
Yeah, and TikTok are going super aggressive as well on competing with Amazon. They do. I got an email today saying they're doing free fulfillment and free storage for a certain period if you start selling goods to them.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Amazon are going to have to, I think, buckle up.
Yeah,
which is good. More competition means
it is good though, isn't it? I think because I think any market that's a bit of a monopoly is it's not good, right? Like a bit of competition, and then if you know how to bring brands like this and products like this to market, which honestly is not that difficult. I'm not saying it's easy to have a big successful brand like this, but actually sourcing these products and doing the branding and getting these products to market. Once you understand how to do it, is not that difficult. And then if you know how to leverage TikTok and you know how to launch products on Amazon, you're gonna make a lot of money. A lot of
dodo. If anyone has any questions on this TikTok malarkey or even Amazon, do feel free to chuck them in the chat.
It's gone a bit dark in my room now, hasn't it? My dog's just coming around. Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I can't get that song. Have you listened to that song yet?
Which one?
That Indian meme. You don't know what you did to.
I don't know what it is. No, he keeps singing it, and I'm like, what the hell is it?
Yeah. Anyway, if there's no questions coming through, then we'll let you guys enjoy your weekends. But remember, if you would like to learn how to, print some cash, turn water into wine, turn £10 into 1,000, then come along.
Blasphemy. Right. I'm going to take my dog for a walk.
Cool.
See you, everyone.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.